What's up, English lovers? It's Harini. So, do you remember what we did last week? Last week, we gave an introduction to nouns and we learned there are two categories of nouns as concrete nouns and abstract nouns. So, today we are going to learn the singular and plural division of nouns. So, what is it? Singular means there's only one object around you. Plural means there's more than one object to be identified. So if there are more, it's plural. If there's only one, it's a singular object. Let me show you. Book. Here now we have one book. So if there are more books, 2, 3, 4 books, then we have to make this noun plural. Books. We add s at the end of the noun. Tree. There's only one tree. If there are more trees, we add s at the end of the noun. Cat. If there's only one cat. If there are more cats, we add s at the end of the noun. So this is how we create plurals. We have to add s. So is there any other way to create plurals? There is. So let me show you. So I said first to add s at the end of the noun to create the plural. Now let's see instances where we add es. Look at this noun, bus. There's only one bus. So if there are many, we have to add s. But the problem is, the moment we add s at the end of this, the word becomes bus. So it's like pronouncing the same word. So in English, in order to make it easier to pronounce, we add a vowel in front of the word. Buses. Now when I pronounce the word, you can see that it is easier to pronounce and I am pronouncing the plural word of bus. See? Bus, buses. Let's see the word gas. Gas. The plural version is gases. If you omit the e, it's hard to pronounce. Look, gas. So, we add this vowel e. Look at this word, class. Now here, there's only one s. In this word class, there are two s. We say there's double s at the end of the word. Therefore, once again, you have to add es. Classes. Otherwise, the same thing happens. You can't pronounce it. Class. Add es, classes. Business. At the end of the word, there's double s. Add es. Business, businesses. So, do you see? In order to make it easy to pronounce, we add es. So, the first instance is adding s. The second instance is adding es to words ending with s and double s. Let's go to the third instance. Right. So the third instance is where the word ends with the letter x. Let's see, there are three words. First one, box. If it ends with x, we have to once again add these two es. Boxes. It's the same reason as I said in the second instance. It makes it easier to pronounce. Look, box. Can you pronounce it? No. So, while adding e, now read it with me again. Boxes. Fox. Foxes. Wax. Waxes. So this is our third instance where we add es at the end of the noun to create the plural. Let's go to the fourth instance. Right, let's move on to the fourth instance. Look at these words: church, which, bench. Now, you can find the similarity of these three words. Can you see? All three words end in ch, uch sound. Therefore, to make it plural, once again, you have to add es. Pronounce with me. Church. If it is more than one, church. Can you pronounce it? No, it's difficult. So, churches. Which? Witches. Bench. Benches. So here goes the fourth rule. Words ending with ch add es to make it plural. Let's move to the fifth instance. Right, let's see. Can you see these three words? All these three words end in s and h, sh sound. So, pronounce with me. Brush. To make it plural, you have to add es. Brushes. Bush. Bushes. Crash. Crashes. Now can you see? Prior to this, we learned words ending with ch. Now the word ends with sh. Shall we move to the sixth instance? Right, the sixth instance. Can you see these three words? So, this is the sixth rule. If the words ends in the letter z, you have to add es at the end of the word to make it plural. Buzz. Buzzers. Fuss. Fuzzers. Now move to this word, quiz. Yes, you might think, well yes, we have to add es, quizzers. But no. As a standard rule in English, before adding es to the word, you have to double the last consonant sound and then add es. Quizzers. I know, these kinds of words are very rare in English language. So if you meet this kind of a word, how can you identify? Look, the last letter z is followed by a vowel letter. I is a vowel. Therefore, in these kinds of instances, you have to double the last consonant sound, which means double the last letter, which is z, quiz, quizzers. The spellings change. Spellings always matter in English, right? So, shall we move to the seventh instance? Right. The next instance is where the words ends with the letter O. Can you see? There are three words: potato, mango, hero. So in order to make these three words plural, you have to, as usual, add es. Pronounce with me. Potato, potatoes. Mango, mangoes. Hero, heroes. Can you see at the end of each word it is O? There's a second rule for words ending with O. Let's move to that rule. Right. Can you see the two words I have written in the board? First one, bamboo. Second one, radio. So both words end in O. So why not apply the previous rule and add es at the end of these two words? But wait, in English, we have this other standard rule. If the words ends with O but is preceded by a vowel letter, which means before the ending O, there's a vowel before that letter. If it is so, you have to always add only a single s at the end of the word. So bamboo becomes bamboos. Radio become radios. So you don't add es. See, mango. Since the last letter O is followed by a consonant, you add es. Mangoes. But here, since the last letter is preceded by a vowel, you only add s. Please remember these two rules because spellings always matter. So, my dear English lovers, that is how we form plurals by adding s and es. Remember, we learn more than 5 rules when it comes to the two letters es and the instances to do it. So, let's meet next week with another interesting English lesson. Until then, see you. Bye.